All right, chat. It is a lot of you guys' favorite time right now. I have a bunch of Marvel Rivals TikToks that are sent in to me by you. If you don't know how this works, I have a channel in my Discord called Rivals TikToks. There's two sections. Overwatch TikToks. Well, technically there's three. There's Overwatch TikToks, Rivals TikToks, and non-Overwatch TikToks, which are supposed to be just like everything else, but we'll figure that out someday. I've been behind on those. But yeah, I have you guys submit cool TikToks that you've seen from Rivals. My mods go through them, make sure there's nothing that's gonna get me banned / DMCA stuff, and then we go through and watch them on stream. So if you enjoy this content, please continue to keep submitting them, because without you guys, this type of content would not be doable. That being said, mid-season of Rivals just started. Let's see what's going on out there. Let's go. First up, I'm already scared.
Whoever designed this hero's kit should be charged with war crimes. The people signing off on his buff of 50 more HP when trying to kill him already felt like swatting down a gnat made of vibranium should be charged with aiding and abetting. And whoever found this rocket tech that temporarily allows Wolverine to become Superman should be exiled from Earth. When Wolverine is in the game, suddenly no one on either team is having fun except for the Wolverine. The tanks on the other team are constantly getting Superman tackled into Narnia, leaving their team with no line of defense. The teammates of the Wolverine have about a 92% chance of playing down a teammate all game since they get the bottom 500 buff minion. That's 2 and 17.
True.
So realistically, it feels like.
But at the end of the game, you'll see he has a ridiculous amount of damage because he's farming the tanks.
Happiness for everyone the moment this character enters the game. The 180 from people saying Hess trash to Hess broken needs to be studied. I feel like the same.
Okay, can we just be honest for once? That argument is so fucking lame. Like, no shit. No shit. The character that was not interesting or not easy to understand in the beginning because it had a little bit of a complex way it functioned. People didn't understand it within the first 2 or 3 weeks. No shit, right? Like, that is not that insane to think about. Why are we still on it? You know, it was funny for like 2 weeks, right? It was funny for like 2 weeks where everyone was like, oh, everyone's turned back on Wolverine, ha ha ha. Bro, it's been 2 months now. Can we let it go? Are we done? It's time, right?
Same thing has happened with Iron Man, which I absolutely despise with every cell in my body. A gamma ray double-pocketed Iron Man makes me feel like I could headbutt a brick in half with enough stamina and anger left to do it again. It's worse when your team expects you by your lonesome to have enough firepower to take down a mag-bubbled Luna snowflaked soul-bonded Iron Man in the sky. Whoever.
I mean, Hella moment. Hella just got buffed. You can literally 2-tap Iron Man, I think.
Every other game needs to look at Marvel Rivals and look at their way of balancing the game and take notes.
When was this posted? I'm gonna let this one cook, but I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm just saying. As an, I saw a lot of people very angry about the patch notes that came out for the new season or for mid-season. Just saying, but let's see.
Oh my gosh, you don't have to make every good weapon or every good character in a game bad in order for us to play different characters. Understand, that has been the meta of just about every single gaming publisher, developer for like the past 10 years. Okay, I've already talked about this. It is not a matter of finding characters that are broken inside of Marvel Rivals. No, it is just staying away from certain characters that aren't. If every character is broken, then no character is. Like, understand this. I remember the first week of this game coming out, and there was straight up bounties being put on Jeff mains. And don't get me wrong, I do think his ult in the beginning was actually crazy. Like, how are you grabbing me in the air? But do you know what happened? The fan base established certain strategies that were effective specifically against him. If I see there's a Jeff on the other team, I am automatically need one person on my team to either be Wolverine or Iron Fist. Why? Because it's a hard counter.
Wait, to who? To Jeff?
Effective specifically, how are you grabbing me in the air? Beginning was actually crazy. Like, how are you grabbing? I do think his ult in the beginning was actually crazy. Like, how are you grabbing me in the air? But do you know what happened? The fan base established certain strategies that were effective specifically against him.
There is one. You know what it is? Play Namor. You know what you do? If you have a Jeff that's ulting you, listen to me well. If you are okay, I'm gonna spill the juice. This is the best tip you've ever gotten in your entire life. If you have a Jeff that keeps going in and eating you and your team, Play Namor, keep your whale. Just hold it. And then when he goes to Jeff ult you ult yourself. You literally just ult the ground. Because then when he finishes the swirl, the whale comes down, one taps him every single time, 100% of the time.
If I see there's a Jeff on the other team, I am automatically need one person on my team to either be Wolverine or Iron Fist. Why? Because it's
Jeff
a hard counter.
Is countered by Wolverine and Iron Fist.
Used to send shivers down your spine. Yeah,
That is certainly a
Magneto
take.
and Doctor Strange hard counter him. Hela's ult gets hard countered by Doctor Strange. Every character is broken in this game, so no character is.
That's not technically wrong, but I feel like that's like a read other takes online without knowing what it means take. But like, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But some of the details, the overall sentiment isn't wrong, but some of the details are just wildly off. But that's okay. All right, next. Can you turn up the volume, brother? It's maxed. My OBS is maxed. I'm at full output. It's just quiet, man. What did I just watch? Ellie, why does it look like he's reading from the music sheet? Why does it look like he's reading off a script? That's actually awesome. That's a classic Bach piece, by the way. No shit. That's awesome. All right, see that we're gonna get another TikTok going here, and I'm not gonna change any volume sliders.
I can finally play my favorite game after this long day, I said excitedly. I was then diddled by the sweatiest, most bitchless, unemployed creatures this planet has ever seen, and I went triple negative. I hit Grandma with a truck.
You hit who with a truck? Iron Fist main hate is so deserved. You know what's funny? Iron Fist, do people really, you know what, they probably don't, because I didn't really understand when I first read it. Iron Fist now does more damage to tanks. Yeah, Iron Fist is like a pseudo, not totally like a Wolverine, but he does have Wolverine qualities now. So, good luck with those. Have fun with those.
Dude, I got the healers in the back, bro. I got the healers in the back, bro. Go crazy.
Average Rocket gameplay right
I
here.
got both of them. Let's go.
You gotta hear the backstory in that clip. This team gotta be the worst PC team I've ever played against. This shit had me crying. I love Rocket and I love being low elo, because otherwise shit like this will not happen. So look, they pushed through. I'm just trying to find a way back to my team, trying to climb up the wall to get around them, right?
Where's the team? Is it to the left or to the right? Because like neither way.
Punisher still shooting at me,
Neither
so
way
I'm like,
helps
damn.
here.
Let me still try to find the wall. I couldn't climb up there, so I'm like, damn, I gotta go this way, climb up this wall, try to hit this corner, couldn't go up there, started panicking, found this little cut, went through here, found this little hole in the ground, went through here. I was like, my team right there. Damn, they
it's
team
back
right
here.
there. So I started panicking, I'm like, damn, let me just go up this wall. Start breaking some ankles. But you gotta see the other POVs. Look at this Punisher, bro. This nigga was on PC and could barely land the shot. Bro, I was just
Why are they using the shotgun?
Damage. Bro was
Why
hitting
are
me
they
with Nerf pellets.
shotgunning from here?
I was like, you gotta think. In my head, I'm like, you gotta be a raccoon. In order to get around him, I gotta be a raccoon. Look at him, bro.
I mean this with all the love in my heart. This is why when really good players ever do the unranked to GMs, they're not actually like difficult to do. And this is why when people say they're hard stuck because they're teammates, it's not true. Because this isn't just your teammates, but this is also 90% of the time you.
Mind you, PC. Mind you, a PC player. A PC player.
Also, I don't know why people always say like PC player versus like console player, like 90% of the time. Okay. It's not, okay. It's weird. All right. So in Overwatch, we did this thing, or I didn't do it, but I watched it. Jay did this thing mostly, where it was put like console players versus like PC players. And on average, right, in the metal ranks up to like diamond to masters, PC lobbies were typically 1 rank ahead. So like PC players in gold and console players in gold, it was more like console players in plat, if that made sense. So like PC lobbies on average were a little bit harder. But once you got to the really high ranks, like the top 500 GM lobbies, they were actually very similar. And there's a part 2 to that. As the game's lifespan went on, that gap narrowed much harder. So like today's Overwatch, console gold and PC gold are actually very similar. Like they're pretty much 1-to-1. So I think the same thing will end up happening to Rivals. But yeah, I don't know what it is. For some reason, people are always obsessed with like the idea of like PC versus console, and it's like, you have your whole arm to aim. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about, right? Anyway, let's go.
Luna Snow not low either, bro. Look at him. Bit with PC too, couldn't even land a hit on me. But so focused on me, she was not healing her team. She did not see that damn hammer above her head ready to send into Valhalla. The only person that was landing some type of shots was Iron Man, is only because of the splash damage. If it wasn't for that, he wouldn't be hitting me either. Look at him, bro. Not a POV.
This is the average lobby looks like, though.
This garbage ass cloak and dagger.
Oh my god, average cloak and dagger player, honestly.
Bitch could have hit me, some bitches.
Holy shit, average cloak and dagger player.
They're trying to leave. Fuck no, bitch. Whole time
That's my favorite part of the whole video.
Dude, I got the healers in the back, bro.
I was fucking crying. This bitch so trash.
I got the healers in the back. I got both of them. Let's go. That's mad flank.
Then the bitch tried to leave. No matter how I look at this.
Hey, what about your aim, bro? What is this?
Let's go. That's mad flank.
Then the bitch tried to leave.
Hey,
No matter
hang
how
on.
I
Let's
look
see
at
some
this
more of
shit,
your.
this shit is fucking hilarious. Even through the free cam, bro, that bitch so damn trash. And look at this bitch give up.
Nah, please tell me that one of the comments calls him out. No, they don't. Oh, okay, dude. Okay, let's go. I mean, real talk, that's the right play, right? You can't even be mad. Even if you're the Wolverine player, you know that was the right call, right? Like, everyone in the whole team knows it. That was the right play. That was, sacrifices need to be made.
Not necessary. There shall be no knifing one another. Everybody knows.
And the tank gets more elimination than the DPS.
In charge. Me. Right? Yes, you. Of course. Of course. Of course. Not.
I just gotta know. Exactly how it feels to get MVP on Thor. Okay, I know it's just memes. It is just memes, but there's a lot of people that do actually kind of believe this, and it's a little scary, but that's okay.